Hey everyone, welcome back to Star Wars Collected. I'm Jonathan. We've got a couple boxes in here today. We were gone for about a week and a lot of new things came in, so I thought I'd cut open. Some of these I know what they are, some of them I'm actually not quite sure what they are, so we'll find out together. All right, everyone, we're going to start with this box right here. I'm actually not completely sure what's inside of this one. Some sort of eBay purchase, I believe. It's got all kinds of fragile stickers on the outside. Of course, my favorite fragile sticker is this one right here where the giant dent is. So thank you, USPS. Really appreciate that. So we're going to go ahead and cut it open. Okay. This is yet another Mandalorian helmet. But this one is a little different. Get rid of the stuff that's in here. Looks like we've got a little bit of Grievous here. Okay, so I have a bunch of Mandalorian helmets. I have one of the Mandalorian, which is right here. I've got the EFX Boba Fett one. I have a bunch of Black Series ones. But one that I've been wanting in my collection here for a while, but haven't had a good mold of, is one for Pre-Vizsla. So this one looks a whole lot like Boba Fett's helmet, but it does have some foam falling out of it. It does have the sides on here are the same, and there's no viewfinder that pops down. So that will be Pre-Vizsla here. Next up, we have this box here. Now, if you're a collector, then you know that this little logo down here at the bottom usually means there's something great inside. On the outside here, we have, it says 1/6 figure, SLSWDM. So see if you can figure that out while I open it here. So I do know what this one is. So, piece of cardboard coming off here. Oh, this is actually very cool. The top here, I don't know how well you guys can see this, sort of has this red and black finish on it. A little different than any Hot Toys box that I have seen before. So we are going to try to lift this straight up. Give it a little bit of a bear hug. It looks like it's upside down. So, not sure what's on the back here. It may have ruined the surprise, but on the front here is none other than Darth Maul. So this Darth Maul is specifically the one from Solo. Box is actually incredible. The black and red color on here is sort of foil, but it's also sort of matte. We have a keychain. This is the first Hot Toys I've ever gotten that came with a keychain, and that would be the Crimson Dawn logo. And of course, Darth Maul was kind of the man behind the scenes of that whole movie. And we don't find that out until the very end. I love that he has multiple lightsabers that aren't just the double-bladed one like we're used to in the Phantom Menace. Lots of cool accessories. There's actually like a little Kira here, which Hot Toys does not make a Kira of, so that's kind of interesting. This is sort of the first Hot Toys Kira when you think about it. His head immediately came off. I believe it's magnetized or something of that nature, so that's okay. But he has these amazing robot legs on him. Now, I'm not sure if it's in the shot. I think it is. Over my shoulder here, you'll see that I have a Gentle Giant version of him with also a set of robot legs from the Clone Wars. Quite a different set. He has his full tattoos onto his chest and things of that nature, which mimics one of my favorite Code of Vikia pieces that I have. Oh my gosh, his toes move. What? I will probably do a follow-up video of this guy, getting him posed, getting him displayed, and I'll show you all that then. But we'll even put his head on here for the final piece so he doesn't look completely disembodied. So this is Darth Maul here from Solo. This actually isn't even really specifically Star Wars. It's going to be used for Star Wars, but it has its origins, as much of as Star Wars does, in our real-life military. So this is, actually got a little bit of a dent in it, but that's okay. This is an M1 helmet. The M1 style helmet was used in Rogue One, and this is part of a helmet kit that I'm building currently. This is the soft cover piece that goes over top. I haven't fit it on here yet, of course, because I just opened it, but it goes on something like this. So that might start looking a little more familiar. And then imagine sort of a green donut going around here. which I actually have just finished painting out in the garage. So I will probably come back here before too long and show you guys what this all looks like when it's all put out together. But you have strapping on the inside here and all that stuff. And I know this thing, this kit that I have has little pieces to attach to the straps and make it a little more Star Warsy and authentic. So looking forward to having this Rogue One style Rebel Trooper helmet on my shelf. So if I am correct in what I think this is, this may or may not sway me from buying a hot toy that I recently thought I might be purchasing in one of my other videos. I think this is it. Okay, so what we have here is the Kotobukiya General Grievous 1/7 scale statue or vinyl model kit, I think is actually what they refer to them as. I think that's kind of their way of getting around the fact that someone else has the license to build statues in this size, so they call them vinyl model kits. They are made out of vinyl, not polystone or plastic or die cast or something like that, some of the other materials that one could use and some of the other manufacturers do use. Actually, when I was really starting my collection, Kotobukiya was sort of the first thing I collected, and I collected the smaller scale pieces. I ended up with lots of droids, and I have a whole shelf full of them. I have not added to that shelf in a long time. I'm not really into that scale anymore, but they are kind of a cool reminder of where my collection sort of began, or at least restarted. What I was alluding to earlier is that actually Sideshow just released an updated version of their 1/6 scale General Grievous, literally a couple days after I pulled the trigger on this one. Anyway, this guy here has a really cool pose. He has all 4 lightsabers out as if he's dueling with Obi-Wan Kenobi. On the side here, you can actually see his little portrait sticking out. So whenever I've seen this guy displayed on a shelf, it just looks so good. And for the longest time, they were just way too expensive. But this guy popped up, a really great price, about half of what I was normally seeing it for. After looking at this one for many, many years, it was time to pull the trigger on it. All right, collectors, well, that basically wraps up my sort of little mini May haul here. Very last thing I'm gonna share with you, not something I really consider to be a collectible. I just saw it and thought it was fun. The USPS decided to do a run of droid stamps. I am absolutely not a stamp collector. I've bought stamps a handful of times in my adult life. You have IG-11 on here, R2-D2, K2SO, Dio, L337, Chopper, Gonk Droid, C-3PO, BB-8, 2-1B, the medical droids. So, you know, some kind of cool ones there. I like the 2-1Bs on there, I like the Gonk droids on there. It's not just all, you know, C-3PO and BB-8. All right, everyone. Thanks for checking out my little mini May haul here. If you have any questions or comments about any of these items that I picked up today, please jump down in the comments. Let me know, fire away. I'll be sure to answer as many of them as I can. And also let me know what you're collecting right now. That's what I'm mostly interested in. I want to hear what people are excited about and what they're adding to their collection right now. If you like videos like this, please give me a like, please give me a sub, follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you guys here real soon.